Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K. It's Monday, December 9th, 2024. This is part two of Xbox Series X Indiana Jones and the Great Circle walkthrough. If you missed the part one, I would highly suggest that you go ahead and watch the part one first. So, my first impressions are stunning. I think using the word stunning, it's understatement. Now, why do I use the word stunning? Because when you look at how demanding this game is on the PC, and you look at the Xbox Series X, I'm impressed. Listen, this holiday season, if the one thing has impressed me more than anything is the Xbox Series X. And remember, I'm a Sony guy. I want the PlayStation 5 Pro, okay? I'm all about the PlayStation, but I was super impressed with what Xbox Series X can do with the games like Stalker 2. Stalker 2 is very demanding, and the way it's handling Stalker 2 game. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, very demanding in the way it's handling it. And now Indiana Jones and the Great Circle running in 1800p, 60 FPS with a ray trace global illumination. My mind is blown. So, Xbox Series X, man, it's people who say it's not powerful. Well, think again. And I think it makes sense now why Phil Spencer didn't feel the need that he needed to compete with the PS5 Pro and make something more powerful, because he knew that he already has enough power on the Xbox Series X to handle what he needs to handle. Listen, Indiana Jones on Xbox Series X, man, looks fantastic. Are there going to be major differences between PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series X? Well, we'll find out in April when officially the game becomes available for PlayStation as well. So, but for right now, I am super impressed with the Xbox Series X version. And you will see that when you start playing the game yourself today, tomorrow, this week, whenever. PC version, it's coming after I finish the walkthrough of Xbox Series X version. Then we'll do PC version. We'll talk about the PC version and full ray tracing. There's going to be some differences because the PC has more abilities depending on what you have, what type of rig you have. But these are the small nuances that I don't think will make like a super drastic difference, but you will be able to tell a difference. What I'm simply trying to say, on a PC with full ray tracing instead of a space reflection, you'll be able to see full ray traced, reflection on the water. You'll see more detailed global illumination, things like that. But hey, considering this is a console, this is pretty amazing. Even Digital Foundry was like impressed, like, hey man, for a console, this is pretty amazing. So that's in a nutshell. Pretty impressive. The game looks pretty impressive. Here we are in a Vatican, in a library. Uh, we need to talk to someone over here. So without any further ado, let's go ahead. Let's continue. I just wanted to give you a short little introduction on what happened in part one. So when you jump in on the part two, you have a better idea. Okay, this is where we at on the part two. Okay, and let's continue. Now, in terms of first person, it works. I was critical of the game. I made a video where I said, "Man, why couldn't they give us the third person?" Now, there is some third person here, but it's implemented when you're like climbing, and that's good. When you're climbing, when you're jumping, when you're like crawling and climbing and doing those sorts of things, there's some third person in there. It's like limited, but it's there. So everything is kind of balanced nicely, you know, and it's done in a very nice balanced way, and that's pretty good. And this goes to the credit. Credit goes to Machine Games, and yeah, I guess you could give credit to Todd Howard as well, because he's the executive producer. Troy Baker should get like some sort of a nomination, Oscar or something, for portrayal of the voice of Indiana Jones. But then again, it's Troy Baker. He's the king of voices. I mean, let's be honest. No disrespect to David Hayter. I mean, David Hayter's great as well. There's other great, phenomenal voice actors, and David Hayter is one of them, of course. But Troy Baker, man, when you look at The Last of Us, if you look at all the other games and Death Stranding and some others, Uncharted, I think he was in Uncharted, Call of Duty, etc., and now Indiana Jones doing a young Harrison Ford from 1980s, early 1980s Harrison Ford. I mean, Troy Baker, it's, in my opinion, one of the best voice actors right now, and also motion capture actors as well. So, you know, I expect nothing but if Troy Baker is in it, I know the game's going to be good, because that's just Troy Baker, you know. Anyway. I need to do something here. I need to put this on. Okay.
Let's see if this works.
I'm gonna move the sound just a little bit higher, so you guys, so you can hear it better. Because I want to make sure that you can hear my voice, but also you can hear the sound of the game as well.
Madre di Dio, what have you found, Indy?
Secret entrance.
In my library? Where do you think it leads?
Only one way to find out.
You know what? And this is so true about the Vatican. God knows how many secret passageways there are in Vatican. You know, to me, Vatican's a very mysterious monolith type of a place. People who have been to Vatican, they'll tell you that. Even Russell Crowe, he talked about it, and when he was there, he was like, wow, man, Vatican, it's like, because, you know, because of the Gladiator movie, you know, he's treated like a king over there. Well, like an emperor, he's treated when he goes to the Rome. But he also been to Vatican, and he said, like, you know, it's just like you being transported to like a different world, man. It's such a mesmerizing experience, he said. But you have to, like, you can watch like videos, documentaries. You have to be there. You have to visit. Russell Crowe says you have to be there. Even Ridley Scott says you have to be there just to appreciate like just the Vatican and just how mesmerizing and monolithic it is, you know.
Too dark in here.
And yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of secrets there. Scriptures, secrets,
dark.
pretty sure.
Too dark in here.
All right, it's too dark.
Need some light.
How do we get a light?
There is a candle on the table you can use to light your way.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
It's very dark, Indy. You will need some light.
I know.
Thinking, Indy.
Thank you.
Let's go inside.
All right, follow me.
I like how he tells you, hey, you need a light. You need to go in there and grab some light. That's pretty cool, man. Hold on, let me move my microphone down here a little bit so you guys can see my full-grown beard. I'm growing this Russell Crowe beard, you know. I'm going to let it out. I'm going to look like Russell Crowe pretty soon. Yep. It's what you do now that echoes in eternity with this beard. I've been watching a bunch of Gladiator, man, ever since Gladiator 2. You know, I also been fascinated by Russell Crowe watching the Joe Rogan podcast, because I learned so much about Russell on that podcast in that 3 hours, man. And I have an enormous respect for the guy. I really do, man. I have more respect for Russell Crowe now, more than ever, dude. What a great guy. A guy from New Zealand. He's originally from New Zealand, but then he moved to Australia in his, early teen years, Academy Award winner. I mean, is there anything else to say? It's Russell Crowe. He will always be known as a Maximus Decimus Meridius.
I've been asking to have the library renovated for a very long time.
I'll be careful.
This is very exciting, Indy. My hands are shaking. I wonder who built this place and what it was for.
Whatever its purpose was, it's been abandoned for centuries.
Can I say something? And please, you can disagree with me if you want. I have a feeling there's a potential for this to be a Game of the Award. Listen, at least Troy Baker should get a Game Award for voice. For Harrison Ford, younger Harrison Ford voice. And I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up now. We'll continue. I think Troy Baker should be nominated. Let me know down in the comments if you believe Troy should get nominated for the voice acting. Number 2, Todd Howard and Machina Games, they need recognition for this. They should be recognized for this game. I'm getting so close now, what I'm experiencing, to give this game a 10 out of 10. Honestly, like, I think when I'm finished with this game, and when I'm finished with the PC version, I think I'll give this game 10 out of 10, like, easily 10 out of 10. And this is a great news for the Xbox as well. This is going to help Game Pass, like I said, bring in even more subscriptions. So, I think Xbox Game Pass is sitting pretty, especially with the Doom Dark Ages. It's coming out. All right, enough of talk. Let's continue. I'm sorry. When it comes to commentary, I have learned, watching the Blu-ray commentaries and audio videos, audio tape videos of when you buy those audio tapes and you listen to commentaries about something or about some history, events that happen, you're learning about the history or what have you, it has to be balanced, right? So I feel the same way when I'm doing this walkthrough. Just like a Blu-ray commentary or audio tape commentary that you're listening to something like an audiobook, it has to be balanced. It has to be everything has to be balanced, so that way it's not boring. Because I'm aware, of course, people are watching this and they're like, come on, Mr. 4K.
There is a gate here. I wonder how we open it.
Always got to be self-aware. Hey, people are watching this, and they will judge you based on how you're conducting this audio commentary. So, like I said, I learned a lot from audiobooks. I have a bunch of audiobooks that I listen to. Old school audiobooks. Maybe one day I'll do a video on it. And also, I watched a lot of Blu-ray commentaries on the movies. So, I'm aware of that. And you have to be aware that people are watching this. So that way they don't get bored or annoyed. Well, we found a way.
There you are.
There we go.
Let me get that gate open.
It's very dark. I think we need some light.
Wow.
It almost looks like a kind of alchemist's laboratory.
Looks like some kind of tool to open something. Collect.
Ancient.
Who is this
Much
poor
older than anything
individual?
here.
L'Eterno
Where's
riposo
it from?
con loro, o Signore, splenda adesso luce per te. Riposano in
Father Crescenzo, perhaps. His writing certainly is eccentric.
There are puzzles in this game, but it's Indiana Jones. You know, it's an Indiana Jones universe, so there's going to be puzzles. You know. Right, Padre?
What's that on the table?
A note.
You know, this might be a map of those inscriptions you talked about.
I fear this will lead you nowhere, Indy, but if you can bring me some photographic evidence of these inscriptions, we can study them together in my office without raising suspicion.
Let's say I bring you some evidence. You got a camera I can use?
No, but speak to Ernesto, the old janitor in the Vatican post office. I hear he has some special deals from the lost and found section. Here is a very special key. It will give you access to places in the Vatican only priests are allowed. Do not lose it, Indy.
Wow, I'm giving a special key access. Wow. What a
It's
treatment.
safe.
What a treatment, huh?
I have to organize a proper burial for this unfortunate soul. If you need anything, you will find me in my office, Indy.
All right. Thank you, Antonio.
What an exciting discovery, my friend. Even though I have doubts, I hope it will be of use to you.
I'm sure it will.
Hey,
One way.
Antonio. Antonio. I thought you said you'll be in your office. Like, oh, he has to go to his office. I get it. All right, Antonio. This game is so realistic. Like, he has to walk all the way to his office, which makes total sense.
Ma è troppo in alto. Non ci arrivo.
I can reach it for you. None? Here you go, Nun. Take the book, Nun.
Oh, siete un gentiluomo. Grazie infinite.
Well, you're welcome, Nun. There's a lot of nuns here. Anybody else needs help reaching a book on a shelf? I mean, I'll be more than happy to help out. Or what's the obliged? I'll be more than happy to obliged. Dude, even the NPCs look realistic. Yo, Machina Games really did a phenomenal job. Machina Games, you're gonna, become like like Naughty Dog. I think Machina Games is becoming like Naughty Dog. I'm telling you. Everyone looks good. Look at the hair. I mean, everybody looks great. The detail is just amazing. I can't wait to show you guys like 4K HDR videos in great detail. And of course, I can't wait to do a live stream by the end of this week when I finish the PC walkthrough. It'll be a busy week for me because I want to talk to you guys about this game. There's so much to talk about, So I can't wait. And also, there's so much to talk about, The Thing. The Thing. We'll see. Maybe I might be able to purchase The Thing, on the PC. But I don't know. I think I want to get it on the PlayStation 5. I don't know. Because if I get on the PS5, then I'll have the PS5 Pro version in the future. But yeah, The Thing is coming. Listen, everybody, just The Thing will be available. All right. But first thing first, Indiana Jones. And after Indiana Jones PC walkthrough, we'll do a live stream. And then maybe this Saturday, you might see The Thing. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises. I don't have a crystal ball. I have plans, but just like with any plans, they can be disrupted by something unexpected. So I have a plan, but at the same time, I don't have a crystal ball. So I wish that I did, but I don't. Donazioni, chiuse. Donazioni, chiuse. I think I fit right in as Italian. Buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. Bene, bene. Donazioni, chiuse. Well, you gotta remember, I was born in Bosnia, which is just right across the Adriatic Sea where the Italy is. I'm not like that far from Italy, you know. You got to remember, where I was born, it was under Roman Empire. Okay, we used to find those dineros, the Roman coins. You know, we used to find them when I was little. We used to like dig, and we would find the Roman coins. What did I do with it? I think I gave it to my dad, and he, I guess, took it to the museum or something, and he got reimbursed. It was a long time ago. This is like 1984. I was a little kid. Yeah, I was a little kid, man. Like 5-year-old, 6-year-old. I used to go out there and play. You know, yeah. Me and other kids, you know, we used to go and play, and we used to like dig, and you would find these coins, man. And where did I find those coins? There was this island in Croatia. Forgot the name of the island, and that's where I was at. And on this island, that's where I would find these Roman coins, you know, from the Roman Empire. If you know where Croatia is, right across the Adriatic Sea, man, you got Roman, Italy. Italy is right across this, where the Roman Empire was. Well, also Croatia, Bosnia, and Slovenia were all under Macedonia, were all under Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was huge. Expanded all the way to the Spain. So, anyway. All right, Indy. Angels. We need to talk to this guy. What's his name? He might have something for me. No, not the maintenance guy, but another guy. Wait.
Bella giornata, vero, padre?
God's grace, ma'am.
Yo, women are the maintenance. Whoa. Hey, listen, I could definitely work here. Listen. Oh, I mean, with all these nuns and female maintenance, and this is like definitely a step back from Stalker 2, you know, and all the swinging, swinging swinging sausages dudes in radioactive sausages in Stalker 2. That's the new one, radioactive sausages. Swinging radioactive sausages. That's my little comedy there. I was very careful how I choose my words. I said swinging radioactive sausages. Swinging radioactive sausages. Sausages, you know, you never had sausages before? I mean, come on. Sausages, man.
of secrets in the vast.
Buonasera, padre.
Must be some connection to the Academy. Should see about that camera, too.
Mussolini. The attention to detail, man, it's remarkable.
Indietro, non è consentito stare qui.
Ah, salve, padre.
Padre. I'm a padre officially now. Even the NPC.
L'automobile. Tra tutti i giorni dovevi romperti proprio oggi.
Gridare all'auto non serve a niente.
E allora che cosa suggerisci di fare? Non ho gli attrezzi giusti per ripararla.
Prima incolpi la macchina, poi gli attrezzi. Assumiti qualche responsabilità.
Responsabilità. E per cosa?
Forse è solo colpa tua.
Assurdo. Io non sbaglio mai.
Sei senza speranza.
You know, even the NPCs are like detailed, highly detailed, and these interesting conversations. Everything's so full of life in this game, dude. This is the ultimate Indiana Jones games ever made, bro. Wow, dude. Look at this.
Well, the inscriptions Antonio was talking about. We'll need a camera so I can bring you some hard evidence.
Quell'uomo verde è carino, non credete? Ma i vostri voti, sorella? Una ragazza non può più sognare?
Se volete sognare, allora sognate in grande.
Vi riferite ad Antonio?
Salve.
Peace be with you, ma'am.
Wow. Just amazing. You know, you just step back and you look at this and you say, wow. I was just placing my hand on top of the Xbox Series X to see how warm and hot it is. It's decently hot.
Dio vi benedica, padre.
The Lord be with you, ma'am.
Padre,
Everything about this game, it's impressive. I gotta be honest, man. There's not one moment in this game where I say, wow. That it's not a wow. Everything's just amazing and impressive. Oh, this is easily a game of the year, man. It's one of the best games this year. And that, thank God, man. It took the entire 12 months for us to get to this one. But it was worth the wait, you know. Certainly worth the wait. And look at the texture detail here on the Xbox Series X, man. This is impressive. I'm telling you, if you want to like showcase what Xbox Series X can do, I'm telling you right now, this is the best game to do it. And you add Dolby Vision with this on a big 77-inch LG OLED television, I'm telling you, man. I'm impressed. See, the way I do my walkthroughs, I don't see people ask me this. I don't rush through it. And one of the main reasons I don't rush through these walkthroughs because I want you to experience everything that Machina, or is a machine, not Machina. Machina, that's car in Russian, a vehicle. This is a truly remarkable what Machine Games have done. And what I tried to do, I tried to show you all the effort that Machine Games have put into this game. So when you're watching this video and all the other upcoming walkthroughs of this Xbox Series X version. This way you can appreciate every single detail, every single aspect of this game. So when you finish watching this walkthrough, you can say, wow, this is truly remarkable game. And you can appreciate what developers have, like the effort that the developers have put into this game. You can appreciate it even more.
There must be another way.
Chi vi ha autorizzati a transennare quest'area?
Cosa vi importa?
L'articolo 4 dei patti lateranensi afferma chiaramente che alle autorità italiane è vietato interferire con la sovranità e la giurisdizione della Santa Sede.
Siete informata per una suora?
Grazie. Adesso rispondi alla domanda.
No, qui non puoi entrare. Padre Ventura.
And who's this?
Ma l'unica autorità del Vaticano è il Papa.
qui. Via, via.
Odio questi fascisti.
Non potete transennare metà Vaticano. È la nostra città. C'è stato un incidente in strada. Dovete aspettare che sia tutto a posto. Altrimenti, se i civili entrano in un'area...
By the way, it is true. Some people have asked me, Mashina, what does Mashina stands for? Mashina stands for vehicle in Russian. Like you heard Keanu Reeves in John Wick Chapter 2 when he calls that Russian mobster and he tells him, Uvashi, moi mashina. Vi imate, moi mashina. Meaning that you have a possession in your inventory of my car, which is the 1969 Mustang, the Boss. So mashina means a vehicle in Russian. And you can Google this, you can search it, and you'll see that it's true. All right, let's talk to this nun over here. I think she's not a real nun. She's just a undercover nun.
Vedrete quando lo dirò al Papa.
Devo andare subito all'ufficio postale. È un'emergenza ecumenica.
Nessuno può entrare, non importa. Ma proprio qui dove stai?
We cannot talk to her right now, but I'm sure we will. There's the map. Collect. There has to be another way. Well, let's climb. So you see, this is where I like. You go back now to a third-person mode. So from a first person, now you go back to a third person. I think I understand why they didn't want you to have just a option to do a third person, because they really wanted you to experience this game in a way that they intended for you to experience it, like the way developers have intended for you to experience it. And I think when you start playing this game, I think you will understand the choices that they were made. You know, earlier this year, you know, we were just seeing the footage of the first person, and we didn't have the bigger picture concept of what's really inside the game. Now that the game is out, now that you guys are playing it, now you will understand the bigger picture, the bigger concept here as to why they chose to go with these decisions in the game. Look at the detail of the NPCs, man. This is just, everything in this game is like full of life. It's just remarkable. What's the HDR like? Listen, HDR, Dolby Vision in this game, I'll talk about that separately. I'll have videos about it. I'll even upload the 4K HDR videos. It's top notch, man. HDR, Dolby Vision in Indiana Jones is just top notch, as you would expect it. Especially Dolby Vision, man. It's really top notch. Here's another cool thing. You can even see yourself as you are walking. How cool is that? You can even see yourself. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. I talked about this yesterday. I would love to see a virtual reality, like the VR. To have to have VR option as well in the future. Maybe they'll do that. I don't know. But I think this game could easily benefit from virtual reality. Like PlayStation VR 2 could easily benefit with the PS5 Pro. There's no question about that. So we got a bunch of games coming out that I'm really looking forward to play. Like I said, The Thing, it's definitely something I want to play, and I want to talk about it. It's a game I want to live stream. Like The Thing, it's the game I want to live stream. Remastered The Thing, and then after The Thing, there is another game that I'm really excited about. It's coming out on December 19th, and I'm talking about Alien. The PlayStation VR 2 Alien game. Man, I am super excited about that. It's just in time before Christmas. Can't wait to play that. That's going to be amazing. It will be live streamed. It'll be great. I will also have 4K videos as well. 4K HDR videos for you guys. So you can see it. Yeah, I'll have those 4K HDR videos for you guys so you can see it also in its glory and how it looks. But there's also going to be live streams on that Alien game. So we got a bunch of content coming out. So, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I'm not trespassing. No. Just run. Run. Jump in.
That went easier than expected.
They're searching for me now. Oh, God.
Potrei batterti anche dormendo! Almeno provaci, no?
I have to wait for them to finish searching. When they finish searching, then I can go ahead. Are they still looking for me? Oh shit, they're still looking.
Non avevo soldi per un gatto nuovo, visto che li avevi spesi tutti tu in vino. Dovevo rimpiazzare le bottiglie che avevamo rubato al capitano. Avevo un piano per
There we go. Oh my God, we made it. Look at the map of Vatican. You can easily get lost in Vatican. Easily. From what I have heard. Like, yeah.
There's another inscription.
Biblioteca.
Let's see here.
I need a camera. Oh, there's a camera right there. I need a camera.
Forza, al lavoro!
Signor sì, capitano.
Finalmente. Era più di mezz'ora che discutevano. Da non crederci?
Some people just love the sound of their own voice.
Ah, an American. Yes, the fascists are... what is the word? I should not say. You have lost something, yes? Perhaps it is here in my collection?
Yeah, I need a camera. Antonio tells me you have some special deals.
Antonio sent you?
He's a friend.
Antonio is a lousy bum who cheats at cards. Goodbye.
Now just hang on. Let's work something out, huh?
I only have one camera, and it is very, very special. Quite small. Maybe this big. And you can take photos in color. Oh, so beautiful. You would need... well, it's very expensive. More than you could afford.
Look, I need to take some pictures, and there's no other camera in this place. So what do you say?
Well... this is the price you pay. I assure you, it is more than fair.
Oh, he wants 379 for it?
It's really that good, huh?
Oh my god, I have 329 available. I need 379. Oh, come on.
Come back when you have more lira, signore.
I need to make some more money.
Possa il
One way or
Signore
another,
vegliare su di
I'm
voi,
getting
padre.
that camera.
I need to figure out the way to get some more money.
Possa lo Spirito Santo riempirvi il cuore, padre.
Father. Antonio was right. This sounds good.
Buy the camera from the Ernesto. All right, let's.
Salve.
Chiedo scusa, sapete dove posso trovare il vescovo Marsico?
Viene a chiedere un sacerdote.
Dicono che a Roma ci siano le migliori gelaterie
Dio vi
del paese.
benedica, padre.
The Lord be with you, Father.
Sarebbe da Giovanni, vicino a Piazza Adriana.
Ventura cara di matto perché non abbiamo ancora finito.
Ah, chi se ne importa?
Che Dio vi accompagni.
Bless you, man.
Ma non lavoreremo mai più in questa città.
All'uomo in nero ci penso io.
She's like some sort of a dominatrix. These dudes are working for her, putting these stones,
The Lord be with you, man.
and she's just sitting there drinking coffee, looking at him. I need to make some money, man, quickly.
Era grosso come un cavallo, giuro.
I razzi non diventano così grandi. Passerebbero più dalle forme.
What do we have here? Bandage. All right. Look at this detail, man. Oh my god, this game's just... The detail in this game is just remarkable. I think that's the word I can use. It's just remarkable. I will need this for sure. And I will need to make some money to buy the camera. If there is anything here I can use that's useful for me. Hold on. There has to be some way for me to make money. Nothing. Nah, there's nothing here. Look at me holding this. You can even go out in a daylight with a candle. Oh, that's hilarious.
Dovrei capire chi è quel prete. Chi è quel prete?
Sorry. Not much to write home about.
I like how the candle, it's still there. Oh, that's amazing, dude. The guy's still there and the candle's still there. Wow. The attention to detail is amazing. Okay, I got enough money. I'm good. We can go back now. Get the candle. This game, it's amazing.
You might think the odds are in your favor.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, I'm safe here. I gotta wait for them to finish searching for me, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, my Lord. Come on. All right, I got enough money. I'm good to go. Time for me to buy the camera. Look how cool this is. Look how interactive this game is. You can turn on the light, turn off the light. So when you're playing this game, I hope that you guys are not rushing through it. I hope that you guys are replaying the game second time, third time, fourth time, and discovering new stuff.
Keep up the good work, sir.
I'm sure there's some Easter eggs here. I'm sure that, you know, Todd Howard and Machine Games have put some secret Easter eggs in this one as well.
Salve.
Hello.
God's grace to you, sister.
So when I'm playing games, I'm not rushing through it. Like, I want to explore everything. I want to discover everything. I want to check everything. That's how you appreciate what the game has to offer, you know. I also can't wait to see, like, what type of DLCs we might have for this one. I'm sure there will be plenty of DLCs for the Indiana Jones. And also, there's going to be a sequel to The Great Circle. There's no question about it. With the success of this one, I can easily see Machine Games making a sequel to this. 100%.
Hey now, padre.
Bless you, Father.
You can even rotate the radio stations. That's awesome.
All right, let's take a look. I'm good for now.
That looks very interesting, does it not?
Okay, I'm buying it. I'm buying your camera, dude. Yeah.
The camera is yours, senor.
Well,
And
thank
tell
you.
Antonio that I still think he is a lousy cheat.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ernesto.
Thank you, Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. This is like Italian.
Just press
Just
the
hold still.
Ha, it's that easy. Okay, signore.
Italian Dr. Phil, bro. I'm telling you, this is Italian Dr. Phil. We'll be right back. We'll be right back after these messages. I love this camera, dude. I can take photos of nuns. Hold on. Wow.
Che fine ha fatto?
This game, it's amazing, dude. I'm telling you, if there's one game you play this Christmas, this holiday season, let it be this one, bro. You will have so much fun with this game. I'm telling you right now, this is the early Christmas present gift, man. You will have so much fun with this one. And is this a pretty big deal for the Xbox? Of course. It's been a great couple of months for the Xbox. Since October, man. With Call of Duty Black Ops 6, with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, Stalker 2, and now this. It's been a pretty good 3 months for Game Pass. You know. Listen, let's be honest, you know. We have to be honest. If you're on the PlayStation, you have to wait till April, while the rest of us get to enjoy this. You know, so this certainly helps Game Pass. And even from a guy like me who loves PlayStation and Sony, I can admit, I can say, yeah, this definitely helps Game Pass for sure. There's no question about it. Well, let's look at it. Where can you play this? For the price of $19.99 membership of Game Pass Ultimate, you can play this on your Xbox Series X, Series S, your PC, And you can play it on the MetaQuest 3. If you have MetaQuest 3, you can play there too as well through the cloud. You can play it on the cloud through Amazon Fire TV and other devices, tablets, phones, etc., etc. This type of freedom that you have to choose where you want to play Indiana Jones and all these other Game Pass games, I think that's what the Game Pass Ultimate it's all about. It's the freedom to choose where you want to play. We're not going to force you where to play. We're going to give you the freedom to choose where you want to play, how you want to play, and take your game with you. How awesome is that? Let's say you are visiting a family for Christmas and you're staying for about a few days, right? And or maybe for the entire week to celebrate the New Year's Eve and all that, into the New Year's Day. And obviously, you can't bring your Xbox with you. You don't want to carry your laptop with you. But you got Amazon Fire TV stick, right? You bring that Amazon Fire TV stick, and let's say you're in their guest room, right? You're sleeping in your family, friends, cousins, guest room, and they got a TV and internet. You just take that dongle and plug the dongle in the HDMI and get yourself a controller, bring it with you, and you can continue playing Indiana Jones where you left off, right? So you can continue to enjoy the experience where you left off. I'm just giving you one scenario, right? There's many different scenarios and benefits of having Game Pass Ultimate. So look, PlayStation Plus, it's moving in the right direction by giving you the option to have PlayStation Portal as a standalone device now, where you can access all of these hundreds and hundreds of games from PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, and even PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 through cloud. And you can play those games through cloud with PlayStation Portal. So that's a step in a right direction for Sony. And I'm glad that Sony is doing that. So that's a step in the right direction. But Sony still has a lot to learn when it comes to like how to do a service properly, how to make a service for us that will work for us as the PlayStation members of the PlayStation Plus Premium. But I'm glad that Sony it's moving in a right direction with PlayStation Portal. The only thing I would like to see in PlayStation Plus Premium is to give us the freedom to choose how we want to play these exclusive PlayStation games, the library of PlayStation games, to give us the choice. Remember, I'm all about the choices. The more choices you have, the better it is. And I think this is the essential ingredients that the Game Pass has, that Phil Spencer has figured out. And kudos to Phil Spencer. He has figured this out. He was like, listen, yeah, we're going to focus also on exclusive games, but that's not going to be our main focus. Our main focus is the service, to give you, the player, the choice on how you want to play. Let's not put any boundaries. Let's not put any barriers around us. Boundaries and barriers. Because when you put boundaries and barriers like Sony does, then you limit the experience of that brand. You know what I mean? I don't want to put any boundaries. I don't want to put any barriers. But Sony is still doing that. Sony is still putting the boundaries and barriers. They're still giving you only a 3-hour trial on God of War Ragnarok, and God of War Ragnarok's been around since 2022, and here we are, almost 2025. Like, what's up with that? So, one of the issues that I always see with likes like Sony and Apple, it's the boundaries and barriers. I think that's what really separates Microsoft from Sony and Apple, because Sony and Apple are kind of identical in terms of boundaries and barriers. Everything has to be through them. Everything has to be limited, right? They put these boundaries and barriers. with the Xbox, you don't see those boundaries and barriers. You know, as long as you're the member, they're gonna give you full access and take the access of our library of games and enjoy it any which way you want to enjoy it. We're not going to tell you how to enjoy it. If you want to play it on a calculator, play it on a calculator. If you want to play it on a Casio watch, play it on a Casio watch. We don't care. I know I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. So that's the distinguished difference, and I talked about this in my video previously, between Microsoft Xbox and Sony and Apple. Because Sony and Apple are always focused on the greed and profit. But they're not so much focused on, hey, what's right for us, the gamers. And I think they need to be reminded of that. They need to be reminded, hey, Sony and Apple, if you want to be successful, if you want the success, you have to give people what they want. And I think Xbox has proven that it works. And it's a common sense. If you give people what they want, you will be successful. If you don't give people what they want, you will not be successful. I think this is the old time wisdom, knowledge. You got to give people what they want. This is the only way. So, anyway, that's just the way I feel about the differences between Sony and Microsoft and Apple. And that's my opinion on that. You know, you guys are more than welcome to leave a comment down below and kind of like let me know what do you think. You know, but look, having said that, decision that the PlayStation made to give us the option to use PlayStation Portal as a standalone device and to access hundreds and hundreds of games throughout PlayStation Plus Premium Library on the PlayStation Portal device, without you being connected to the PlayStation 5 console remotely, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty good. So that's a step in the right direction. We'll see what Sony will do this coming year, 2025, and what decisions they will make in terms of their service with the PlayStation Plus. So 2025 will be an interesting year to see how PlayStation 5 Pro is being utilized by developers, to see like how many people are using it and how developers are using it. It'll be interesting to see how Grand Theft Auto 6, the big behemoth, is going to work on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I think honestly one of the most watched videos for me, it will be the comparison between PlayStation 5 Pro and Xbox Series X for Grand Theft Auto 6. I think this is a video that everyone wants to see, that everyone will watch, because people are curious to see what are the differences between a slightly more powerful PS5 Pro versus the Xbox Series X, which has 12 teraflop, and this one has like 16 teraflops. So how much of a difference does that make? 16 teraflops versus 12 teraflops. So I think that's the video that I want to make, and I think that's the video that you guys want to see, is the difference between Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 Pro running the Grand Theft Auto 6. Because as you all know, it'll be only on a console this year, and then on a PC next year. So it'll be interesting to see that video, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you will want to see that video, rightfully so. Anyway, let's continue. Let's take a photo. Oh, hello there. What a step back difference from Stalker 2 versus this, because in Stalker 2 is bunch of, that's the only thing that kind of like bothers me in Stalker 2 is just bunch of dudes and they all kind of look alike, and then here we are, look how many females there are, man. Listen, man, I love my ladies, it doesn't matter if my ladies are in dressed like nuns, don't matter. I love my ladies like I love my coffee. Looking good.
Buongiorno, padre.
Buongiorno,
Greetings,
buongiorno.
Father.
Oh, let's take a photo, man. Hi. Hi.
Buongiorno, caro padre.
Bless you, sister.
Even on this tree, the detail is just... The detail in this game is magnificent. I think I'll probably give this game a 10 out of 10. There's no question about it.
Bless you, ma'am.
Honestly, I already seen enough here where I can easily give this game 10 out of 10. But to be fair, I want to finish the game, and I also want to finish the PC version. And then when I'm finished, then we can talk about it on the live stream, and then I'll give it a proper 10 out of 10. And I will explain why I'm giving it 10 out of 10.
Oggi il giardino è davvero splendido.
Salve, padre.
God's grace, ma'am.
Padre.
The Lord be with you, sir.
Non perdere l'equilibrio.
All right, let's take those photos.
With you, ma'am.
Let's take those photos, man. We're like
È finito il pennello.
That's one inscription.
Let's take another photo right here.
Father.
La gente non conosce più il vero significato di questa festa. Pensa solo a Gozzolino. Che celebrino il Signore nel modo che preferiscono. La tristezza non converte nessuno. Ricordo quando... Salve, caro padre.
The Lord be with you, sister. Guess I better get going.
Non è che forse non siete mai state invitati a un gelato?
Oh, there we go.
This angle's no good. I think I need some more photos. God bless you, sir.
We need some more photos. All right. Put that camera away.
Damn. Need to get away.
Is there a photo over there that I can take? Am I supposed to take a photo over here?
Gotta get a better view.
I know. How do I do that? Oh, I know how. This is how. There we go. Way to go, Indiana. Got it. I like how you can figure out the way to climb certain places with your whip. And I love this whole third-person view that they give you. When you're like climbing up, they give you this third-person view. Which is so cool, man. Okay. Okay. All right, we got a pretty good view here. There we go.
Bad angle. That's not a good angle.
All right, I guess he wants me to go down there. Okay, fine. Why not?
I need a better angle. I should get one more.
We need one more photo. Can we go through here? No? Oh, I see. We have to go through there. All right, this will be easy. Huh? Oh, shit. Oh.
Back off! Hey, lightweight! Sure you should be...
Oh, my
sure
God.
you did your best, champ.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious, dude. Oh, my God. That was funny. You know, these kinds of funny moments, it's what makes this game so fun and entertaining to play. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Look at this detail, man. Ah. The detail in this game, it's just the detail alone, it's like it should get some sort of an award. If this game doesn't win any awards, or even if it doesn't get nominated, then what's the point of watching the Game Awards? Come on. I think you guys will appreciate this game even more when you start playing it. I know right now you're watching my video in some mediocre bitrate, 1440p. I get it. I know it's not the same, but when you start playing this game on your beautiful LG OLED televisions or your Samsung QLED OLED, I mean your Quantum OLED, not LED, your Quantum OLED, because they do have a Quantum Dots OLED now, and they look beautiful. Listen, I've seen a Samsung Quantum Dots OLED and looks amazing. The color, the DCI-P color measurement, man, the color accuracy, it's just amazing, you know. So it doesn't matter on what you're watching it on, whether it be Samsung OLED, Quantum Dots, or whether it be LG OLED, Sony OLED, or Sony Bravia OLED. It doesn't matter. Whichever TV you have, I think you will appreciate just how beautiful this game looks when you play it. And I will have, separate 4K HDR videos for this game. It will be available later on this week, by the end of this week, probably Friday, So, there we go. Climb up. Someone asked me the other day, why do I, because I was having this conversation with a few of my friends regarding Indiana Jones. And one of the reasons why the new Indiana Jones movie didn't work so well, it's because Harrison Ford is old, man. He's old. You have to remember, man, when he did these Indiana Jones movies, this was like the early 80s, bro. 1982, 1984, 86, 89. He was doing these movies when he was in his prime. And it worked. And I think the trilogy should have ended in that decade of 80s. And I think that's what Steven Spielberg originally wanted to do. But this is really George Lucas' fault. Because if you watch a documentary on the Indiana Jones, like, Steven didn't want to do this. Like, Steven Spielberg did not want to do another Indiana Jones. This was really George Lucas who wanted it. So if you're going to blame somebody, blame George Lucas. Harrison Ford just wants to get paid, Why not? Easy money. I don't blame him. But the reason the Indiana Jones didn't work because he's old. The character, it's old, and it just doesn't work. You got to throw in the towel, man. We all have our prime time, when we look our best, when we are at our best. And when you get old, I'm not saying you shouldn't make movies. There's other roles you can do where you play an older gentleman, older guy doing some other roles. But, you have to be, you have to be aware and conscious of the fact that, hey, if you look at Indiana Jones and how old he is, like, it's a grandpa. It's a grandpa putting on a hat and a jacket and a whip. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And that's one of the reasons why the movie didn't work. And that's honestly my opinion. And I know that's the reason why it didn't work, because when I'm looking at this, when I'm looking at Indiana Jones game and looking at the young Harrison Ford and the young voice that Troy Baker has introduced of Harrison Ford, this is why this works, because because nobody wants to see some old version of Indiana Jones. People want to see the young version of Indiana Jones, in its prime. Just like nobody wants to see an old Rambo or old Rocky. Everybody wants to see a young version of of Rocky and Rambo. Nobody wants to see the old version of Terminator. That's why the Terminator didn't work. And that's why the Predator, even if Arnold would come back to Predator movie, it still wouldn't work, because it's an old version of Arnold. He's old, man. So these movies worked because these actors were in their prime. At their prime. When they were at their best age. And that's why it worked. And I agree with Steven Spielberg, and he's right. The trilogy should have ended with The Last Crusade, with Sean Connery and Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. And they're like riding into the sunset, right? The end of the movie. And that was the original idea that Steven Spielberg had. And you know what? Steven Spielberg was right. Mr. Spielberg was right. That's the way the Indiana Jones should have been left alone. And that's it. Keep that trilogy. You can remaster it as many times as you want. 8K, 12K, 24K, whatever resolution you want to remaster it. You want to convert it to 3D, whatever. It's all good. But like making another Indiana Jones movie, this is why it didn't work. That's my honest, humble opinion as to why it didn't work. And now playing this game, it shows me as to why this worked and why the movie didn't work. You know, because he's old, man. He's old. And look, I love Harrison Ford. I mean, but he's old. You're old, man. You know. That would be like, hold on. Since we're talking about this, that would be like asking Clint Eastwood, he's in his 90s, asking Clint Eastwood to play Dirty Harry. Come on, man. And same goes for Russell Crowe and Maximus Decimus Meridius. Let's say that somehow they wanted to do a prequel of Gladiator to show you all the battles that he fought prior to the Gladiator movie, the first one. Let's say they went back with a prequel and they brought Russell Crowe as the general that he was and fought all of these wars for Marcus Aurelius, right? It still wouldn't work because he's old. He's in his 60s. So how are we going to buy into Russell Crowe being this young version of general when, you know, he is old? So everyone has their prime time, guys. When you're past your prime time, that's it. It's over. So, and that's why, you know, Indiana Jones, the latest one that they did, that Disney did, that's why it didn't work. Because he's just old. And no offense. Listen, I respect Harrison Ford. He's a legend. But he's a grandpa. He's old. I mean, you know. Even I'm old. Look at me. I'm old. Look at Keanu Reeves. He's 60. Rob Lowe, it's in his 60s. I mean, come on. You know. Anyway, let's continue. That's just my opinion, you know. You guys might have difference of opinion. That's fine. You can, you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. But I'm just giving you my opinion on that and why I think it didn't work. Well, I knew right away that it's not going to work because he's old. He's old. It's old. You're old. And I'll say one more thing before we continue. You got to learn when to say, hey, I'm done with this. I've been there, done that. It's been successful. Let someone else do it if they want to do it. I'm done. And move on. That's it. You know. This is what I like about Paul Verhoeven, Danish director. He says, I'm done with RoboCop. I made the best RoboCop I can make. And I can't make it any better than what I already did. Same thing with Starship Troopers. The first one, Starship Troopers, was excellent. I can't make it any better than what it is. Total Recall, I can't make it any better than what it was. And it's true. It's true. Sometimes you have to just... You have to let it go. You know, when you create something that's classic, that's it. I made it classic. I can't make it any more better than what it is. Moving on to something else. So I like his philosophy on why, you know, Paul Verhoeven never makes sequels. And I agree with him. I totally agree.
This angle's no good. Gotta get a better view. That should be enough photos for Antonio.
All right, Antonio. I got your photos, dude. I hope you guys don't mind me having these discussions while you're watching this walkthrough. I'm just trying to make it more engaging, you know. It's okay. I have some medicine. Where is it? Do I have some medicine? No, I don't have any medicine. That sucks. Oh. Well, how about the apple? Maybe if I eat some apple, maybe that'll do it. You see, I'm good. I'm eating some food and I'm good to go. All right. Let's go back to Antonio. I got the photos and let's get out of here. Put that bread away, dude. Thank you.
Credete che la guerra finirà, sorella?
Biblioteca.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto. Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per quando torneremo al convento.
Chiedigliela. Ne sarà sicuramente felice.
No, mi vergogno a chiedergli una cosa del genere.
Un po' più a sinistra. No, più a destra.
Oh my god. It's hilarious.
Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto. Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per quando torneremo al convento.
Chiedigliela. Ne sarà sicuramente felice.
All right, let's go back to Antonio. Let's give him the photos.
Sempre voluto visitarla.
Hey, Antonio. What's up?
Well, Indy, did you bring me any photographic evidence of Father
Yes, of course.
Crescenzo's imaginative claims?
Okay, here's what we got. Mind if I borrow your magnifying glass?
By all means.
Hold on, let me turn off this music.
Some of these inscriptions look more like vandalism. Look closely.
I'm looking closely.
You see it?
Definitely ecclesiastical.
Could be an early representation of the Christian church.
This figure is taller than the others.
Like a giant.
Huh. Someone has carved Latin all over these symbols.
A secret message from Father Crescenzo, perhaps?
This figure is holding a sword.
Maybe it's a warrior. Your Latin is much better than mine, Indy. What do these inscriptions say?
The architect of the crusade that did not happen. The door of the fallen angel lies beneath his monument. What does that mean?
I see that. A crusade that did not happen. Dum diversas.
The papal bull.
Yes. After the fall of Constantinople, Pope Nicholas V tried to declare a crusade on the Ottomans, but...
It didn't happen. Nicholas V, his tower. That's his monument. Let's keep looking. The demon guards the way to the underworld, where the tomb of the warrior giant lies.
A demon? A fallen angel? Mother of God, the Father Crescenzo was onto something.
Maybe this giant's tomb lies underneath the tower of Nicholas V.
Yes, but it says here, to enter the underworld, one needs the blood of the 5 sacred wounds. Look.
5 sacred wounds. The blood of the 5 sacred...
sacred wounds from where Jesus shed blood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some blood.
Blood of Christ. Il nome del Padre, Figlio, Spirito Santo.
A wine?
Oh man.
What's the holy water? What is that?
What has been hidden beneath the Vatican? Henri, you should go to the Tower of Nicholas V and investigate.
Thank you, my friend. I knew I could count on you. Just like old times.
Ancora un po' a destra. Perfetto. No, più a sinistra.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto.
Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo.
Un pochino a sinistra.
Buongiorno.
The Lord be with you, Father.
What do we have here, huh? Nice. I gotta remember to loot in this game. To collect and loot.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there an excavation led by some British professor? Could be me.
Mystery note. Take it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mystery note. What is this?
I'll read through this.
Una buona giornata, padre.
All right, here we go. Enter the Tower of Nicholas V. We have the bottle of. Let me see. What is that? A bottle of wine. Okay. Because Christ, well, according to the, biblical text, biblical scriptures, I'm sorry. According to Matthew and biblical textures, Christ did drink a wine. I guess we're not coming through here, huh? I need to find another way up there. All right. Maybe there is another way.
These will go to someone who can use them.
See, there's always a way, man. All right, let's see what I can do here.
Ehi là, padre.
Ah, here we go. See? There's always a way.
What secrets lie buried below?
I like how the bottle breaks when you drop it. That's pretty cool. So how do we open this? A bottle of wine. Ah. There you go. I need a candle. Hold on.
Time to step into the underworld.
I'm getting a little bit of a Skyrim vibes now as I'm going deeper into this underworld. Let there be light. Let there be light. Let there be light. There's some numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put a bottle of wine here.
For this is my blood of the covenant, poured out for many unto remission of sins. Let's see what this does.
So we got here 1, got 2, three,
Right into that one. Two. Some kind of chemical reaction to the wine.
So wait, this is 2? Two. All right. 2.
Three.
2, 3.
There must be a way through the wall.
So 2, 3.
Huh. I'm sure someone will fix that.
So let's put.
This should be 2.
Wait.
This to 3.
2, and move this one to 3. 3. Okay, so if this is 2 and this is 3, four. So 2, 3.
Three.
2, 3, 3. So 2, 3, 3.
This goes to 3.
We did it. We did it, guys. Hold on.
Oh Lord, show us the way.
2, 3, 3. Hold on, let there be light.
Oh, this should burn down easily. This place must be thousands of years old. Likely an ancient Roman burial ground.
Burial chamber key. I'll take
I
that.
don't think you'll be needing this anymore.
There's so many secrets in Vatican, I'm telling you, man. All right, there's a little passageway here. Passageway tunnel that will take us to through these warrior giants' tombs. Oh, there it is. Warrior giants' tombs.
Okay.
Warrior giants' tomb. The old seeing eye. Is this Illuminati? It has to be Illuminati.
Page from a journal. Medieval.
Giant warrior's giant tomb. So the giants walked among us. You know, there's so many stories about the giants, that there were giants that lived among us, you know. But again, how do you prove it, right? You need to have some skeletons. You got to have some, you know, DNA to prove that they did exist. But, you know, it wouldn't be surprising if they did exist, you know. I'm just saying. You know, I'm open-minded for everything. You have to be open-minded when it comes to like history and everything. You have to have an open mind. It doesn't mean that you necessarily believe everything that you read or that you hear from someone else, or when you watch these documentaries and, ancient aliens, ancient astronaut aliens theory, you don't have to believe all of that. But remember, it's not about believing it. It's not about, I believe it or I don't believe it. It's about having an open mind, just to consider the fact that maybe there was, even though there's no proof. But what if, just because we don't have the proof right now doesn't mean that it didn't, So I look at everything with an open mind, because what do I know, man? This world and this universe and everything, it's such mystery to begin with. This whole experience, it's such a mystery, where I tell everybody I always look at everything with an open mind. You know why? Because I don't know. I learn every day, dude. Like the way I live my life, and I told this to everybody. Everyone I meet, everyone I talk to, I tell everybody I learn every day. I want to learn, And that's what life is really all about. It's about learning. Learning about something new every day. And I think that's what makes life more interesting, is learning every day. Meeting new people, learning from new people, learning about the world and everything. And but the key thing is having that open mind. Without the open mind, then you are just having a narrow mind, and you're kind of limited. So try to soak it all in. And that's the beauty about Indiana Jones. Yes, he's a professor, right? But he has an open mind. He has an open mind where he's always like leaving that option. What if? What if this really did exist? What if this really happened? The cup of Christ, right? The holy cup of Christ that gives life, What if there is a cup of Christ? What if it does exist? What if there is a covenant, Ark of Covenant, all of these things, you have to consider, with an open mind. Just because you don't have a proof doesn't mean that the secret is not buried somewhere deep inside, somewhere out there in this world. And I think that's what makes Indiana Jones so unique and so intriguing, is that he's always searching for the secrets, deep-rooted secrets that he believes they're there. It's just they haven't been discovered yet, or they're kept secret from public. There's that too. I could easily see this game in virtual reality, like on PlayStation VR 2. I could easily see people playing this on PlayStation VR 2. And I really hope that they consider maybe doing a PlayStation VR 2 version when it comes out in April, because VR would most certainly benefit. PlayStation VR 2 would most certainly benefit with the Great Circle, Indiana Jones: The Great Circle in VR, because this game would be so much more enjoyable in VR. I'm telling you, if there's one game that it's begging for VR, it's this one. Now, how would that look like? Would there be any sacrifices made in terms of graphics and detail? Well, that's up to Machine Games to figure out how they can utilize the power of the PlayStation 5 Pro. And I think they have enough power with the PS5 Pro to really give us a decent experience for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, if they ever decide to do a PlayStation VR 2 version of this game, which I think would greatly benefit, But anyway, we'll see what happens, All right, so where are we going now? This way? I have the key to something, but I don't know what. Ah. There we go. Come on, Indiana. There you go. Jump. You did it. Oh, but you lost the light, man. It's all good. Got the burial chamber key. You know, the cool thing that I'm doing the Xbox Series X version first is when I begin playing later on this week, PC version, I'll know exactly what to do. Like, I'll know exactly where to go, what to do, so I won't have to waste too much time. You know, I'm not saying I will speed run through the game, but I will, like, speed it up a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster.
This is magnificent. What is this place?
Wow. I mean, just look at the look at the detail. This is magnificent. Look at all of this detail that's implemented here. This is truly remarkable. Oh my God. Wow. If this game doesn't win Game of the Year, then what's the point of like watching the Game Awards? Honestly, you know, I look. I told you I'm already like super close to giving this game 10 out of 10, and most likely I will give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, well, let me know, what do you guys think? Do you agree that this game deserves Game of the Year? Do you think this game should win some awards? I think it should. At least Troy Baker should get some recognition for the Harrison Ford voice. And I think Machine Games should get recognized for creating this Indiana Jones world. Look at all this detail, man. This is magnificent. You know. I'm so happy for Machine Games because this is really a great breakthrough for them. This will really open up the doors for them to make more games. And of course, this will give the green light to Todd Howard and Bethesda to finance, you know, a sequel to The Great Circle. So I'm happy that the game is successful. I'm happy that it's doing great financially, so that means we'll see, you know, a sequel for this. Most certainly we'll see a sequel for this. Maybe a trilogy, who knows, we'll see. And of course, I'm also excited to see how the PS5 Pro version is going to work this April. Hopefully I can purchase a PS5 Pro next year so I can test this game, you know.
Too heavy. Maybe there's another way to open it.
Probably. What is this?
That didn't work. Should check the other side.
Okay, let's check the other side.
Something behind this shield.
Crusaders. The Templars. There we go. It broke.
You are a big fella, aren't you? Sure you won't mind.
Some sort of a map.
Fountain of Confession. Entrance to the sacred monastery of the Nephilim Order. There it is.
That was pretty cool. Got your whip, man. Got your hat. Never forget that. All right.
Great. I'll just have to find another way out.
Okay. Okay. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this 2 hours of part 2. Look, I already have spent 4 hours playing this game, previous 2 hours that I did and 2 hours here. What can I say, man? So far, my first impressions are, this is perfection. Perfection to every which way, man. It's such a perfected game. Everything's working perfectly smooth. No issues, no bugs, not one single bug. Everything gets smooth as a butter. I mean, and how about the Xbox Series X? Oh my God, man. If you want to like showcase to people what Xbox Series X can do, well, this game, it's certainly the one game that will do that. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the part 2. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, let me know what you think. I will see you guys on the part 3. I'm going to give this game 10 out of 10 easily. There's no question about it. By the end of this week, Friday, expect me to give this 10 out of 10. There's no question about it. I will give this easily a 10 out of 10. This is a masterpiece. All right, but anyway, we still have a lot to play. We still have a lot to do. We got the PC version. We got this. So stay tuned. There's plenty of more videos to come. Get your popcorn, get your soda, get your tea, get your biscuit, get your whatever you got drinking, eating. Kick back, relax, and wait for part 3 and part 4 and many other parts. All right, I'll see you guys on the part 3. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Be good. Godspeed. Stay safe. And happy holidays.